Who, if you have any Asian friend? What? Well, I have plenty of Asian friends, actually, because I went to university, and there was plenty of other races there, so I have plenty of friends like that. So, weird question. Anyways, what's your favorite video game music? There are a lot of choices. I like some of these songs. A lot of the songs in Pokemon Black and White are amazing. That's also a favorite game on Pokemon Black and White. I loved Pokemon Black and White. Oh, so good. There are a lot of great songs in that. The music in Bowser's Inside Story is phenomenal. Is there any good? Like, ironically, like all of my favorite video game soundtracks are on handheld games, which is kind of ironic. Okamiden has a great soundtrack. Spirit Tracks has a great soundtrack. There are definitely a lot of songs in there that would probably be among the runners for my favorite video game music. I guess in terms of the one I listen to the most is probably the final boss theme in Bowser's Inside Story. No spoilers, because I still haven't got there yet. But that's probably my favorite BGM. How do you keep up LPing when it comes to your life and plans and stuff? Basically, my policy is, in case you guys haven't noticed, I never made a schedule. I don't recommend having a schedule. Because the way I do this is, if I have time to get a video out daily, I get a video out daily. If I don't have time, because my life gets in the way, I don't get out a video that day. Simple as that. When my life gets more busy, when I get a job and stuff, because I'm still, looking for stuff, I'll probably upload less videos. I'm gonna still try to keep 2 LPs going at a time, because I think I like the variety, even if it goes really slowly. I still did that way back. If you guys remember back in my Yoshi's Island days, things were really slow uploading then because I was really busy in school, so things really slowed down then. It's just simply a matter of, I'm going to try to upload daily. If I can't keep up with that schedule, it's just going to be less. Just get up videos when you have the time to get them up. That's really all I recommend for that. When you have life and you have plans and they get in the way, then, by all means, be the master of your own channel. Don't let the channel consume you. You're the master of your channel. You're the one who calls the shots. Do not let your subs order you around. Make your own schedule and just be like, dudes, I'm making videos for you. I'm just going to upload when I have time to upload. Simple as that. So that's my advice for keeping up. Just, if life and plans get in the way, don't upload that day. It's really, as long as you're not, gone for, months and months all the time, in which case, you're, to be honest, you're too busy to LP. I'm sorry, it's just how life works. But, as long as you can, not upload, have massive gaps all the time, just freaking upload when you have time to. Simple as that. Don't stress yourself. This is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a hobby. It's not supposed to stress you out. It's not supposed to get in the way. It's just something you do when you have the time to do it. It's just simple as that. So that's my recommendation there. Just, make sure your life and plans, they do come first. They do come first over LP. And upload when you have the time to. Luckily these days, I have the time to. If that changes in the future, and it will change in the future. It will definitely change in the future. Things will just be adjusted accordingly. I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to, upload when I can. Simple as that. Kind of repeated myself there, but that's really all I have to say there. Next, can you do an LP of Skyward Sword? That would be a game that would be interesting to do as a console game someday, maybe. But that being said, being a new game, everyone and their mother has jumped on that game already. So at the same time, it's there's a gajillion good LPs of that game already. So I don't know. If that's something I'm on the fence on. It's yeah, it's a great game, I like it, but do I want to LP it? I don't know about that. That's something in the future, if that becomes an option that I want to take, I'm gonna have to really think about. So can't really commit either way to that one. What's your favorite Mario Party? It's really I can't really compare these two, so I'm gonna have to give it a tie answer here between 2 and 9. 9 because it's just so vastly different from the series that's really hard to compare. And I just personally like 2 the best out of all of them. It's the one I've played the most. I just think it has an amazing boards, amazing set of minigames. It's a really nicely paced game compared to the later Mario Parties, which are really slowly paced, which is not a good thing. I think Mario Party 2 just has all the right elements in the right mixture for a great Mario Party. And then I think Mario Party 9 is amazing, but at the same time it's so different that I can't really compare the two. What's your favorite RPG? Probably Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, to be honest. Because, it's a tough choice. Probably either that or Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is definitely my favorite Final Fantasy. I do love the amount of customization of Final Fantasy X. I think it's awesome. But I just love Mario and Luigi's humor and just the whole style of the game, and the whole action aspect in RPGs is just a great idea. I think it's awesome. So, probably Bowser's Inside Story, shortly followed by a Final Fantasy. So that's probably what I do there. Who is your favorite Mario character? Oh, there's a lot of choices. Probably Waluigi, because, I mean, yeah, he's a useless character, but he just has a very unique personality. I think a very unique personality. I just think he's really just funny. Looking at all the parodies of him out there, between hacks I've seen of games and fan-made games and comics. I just love the way people like to portray Waluigi. I just think he's just really funny. Luigi's probably my second favorite because Mario is just such a bland character, and then Luigi's like Luigi has a personality, and his comedy in the Mario games is just hilarious. So I do love Luigi a lot as well. Boy, I'm running out of voice. This is taking like twice as long as I thought it would be. So now next, if you were to do a solo LP of any game right now for a console, what would it be and why? Probably either Super Mario Galaxy 2, because I love that game. I'm not the biggest fan of platformers, so that's why it doesn't rank as high as other games, but in terms of an LP, that would be a very fun game to LP. It's such a creative game, I would love to do that, but it's also another over LP'd one. But, I might consider doing an LP of Super Mario Galaxy 2 sometime. That could be fun. The other one I would pick would be Kirby Return to Dreamland, because I do think that's also a very great game. And Kirby's been something I've done a lot of on my channel. And it's another really simple game to LP. Starting off on consoles, I want to do something simple, like Super Mario Galaxy 2 or Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Very simple platformer games. Both very great, creative, unique. Not really. I wouldn't go as far as say unique, but very creative and really great, polished games. So those two would be very fun to do. So I would consider doing one of those ones. Anyways, when will you start a new walkthrough? When the old walkthroughs finish. Anyways. That's really how it works. When I finish, I start a new one. I'm not going to do a third LP for a while. I don't really feel like it. So, yeah. Will you do an LP of Bionicle Heroes? I've never played the game. I really don't know anything about it, so probably not. I've never been a big fan of the whole Bionicle Lego thing. Legos were cool back in the day. And then Bionicles came, and I was like, whatever. So, probably not. Will you ever do a kinda LP on how to get some hard-to-get Pokemon on the DS/GB games? I can probably do a Pokemon LP at some point. That I have plans to do Pokemon games that aren't, pinball or trading cards. I won't say what my plans are for them. They're not going to be the conventional LPs, that's for sure. So don't expect me to just do a freaking normal LP of a Pokemon game, because those are over LP'd even for the DS. I like to be different, so. But, I guess it won't really show off how to get hard to get Pokemon on the DS/GB games. There's plenty of videos out there on how to do that, so... I do full LPs. I don't really want to take the time to just show off how to get legendaries. It's pretty simple. You get them to low health, you put them in a status condition, you throw balls at them. The end. That's how Pokemon works. Yay! Moving on. What were your 3 favorite video games? I already mentioned Skyward Sword, Kid Icarus, and I mentioned a third one. Super Mario Galaxy 2 is really good. I guess I could say one of the Phoenix Wright games. The World Ends With You, I did mention that. I think I'll put that one in third. Where did you come up with the name Lucky7DX? Lucky7 used to be my internet username everywhere and a half. And I got that one from the fact that 7's always been a really lucky number for me. My birthday is August 7th. So I've always felt sort of a special attachment to the number 7, and so Lucky 7. It's actually the name of isn't that like the name of one of those scratch cards for one of the lottos? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, there's basically it's a common phrase, Lucky 7, and so I took that, I made that my username, and then I came to YouTube, and it's like I didn't want to have numbers in my username, besides written numbers, because it's like. I don't know. I always thought the numbers weren't the most professional thing in the world. It kind of seems weird when you're like, my name is blah blah 1 2 5 6 20 50 1 3 2 5 6 pi. It just kind of seems a bit weird. So I was like, okay, well, what could I add to Lucky 7? Because that was taken, obviously, because it's YouTube. And I was like, well, what about DX? Because I was like, Link's Awakening DX. It's like DX Deluxe, and it worked. It fit. So it was a unique username. So I was like, hey, Lucky 7 DX. There we go. We're done. And I also think it has a nice ring to it. I really do think. I mean, it's a nice. That's the thing about the name. You want to pick a name that can just like roll off the tongue. Lucky 7 DX. It's an easy name to say. It sounds cool. People get attached to names that sound cool, and I thought it worked, and apparently it has. Boy, I am so many questions. My God, you guys are awesome. Let's see here. What is your favorite Zelda game? I already mentioned Skyward Sword. Don't need to go further than that. Great game. I like what they did with it. I like the plot. I like everything about it. It's a great prequel, so I do think it's a great game. And my favorite Zelda game. What are your top 20 Mario songs for the Mario series? I would answer that except I don't even know the name. I'm not really good at names, so I don't really even know the name of these songs. I'm not going to answer that because I already mentioned a lot of ideas of good songs in general. Bowser's Inside Story has a great soundtrack, but they don't really have names anyway. Besides like Bumpsy Plains theme, Final Boss theme, and I'm like, I'm not going to go through 20 of those. No, thank you. I'm already tired enough. But I can mention, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario Galaxy, and Bowser's Inside Story, and I guess to an extent Partners in Time, all have really great soundtracks. So a lot of the songs would be from those series. Ever thought of a Mother 3 LP? I never really played the Mother series. I mean, maybe, but it's not really something I intend to do for a very long time. I have a lot of other ideas that appeal to me more than Mother 3 does. So I considered it very briefly, but I don't know. Not really my thing. Are you made of chocolate? Yes. Clearly, I am made of chocolate. My secret is out. I do love chocolate, though. I'm such a big chocolate fan. So good. Chocolate peanut butter ice cream, just blah. I can't resist that kind of stuff. But, so maybe I've eaten enough where I am now made of chocolate. Who knows? Will be very awkward on Easter, though. Are you going for the Rainbow Last Boss rank in Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story? Yes, I will do that. As much as I didn't want to in the beginning, I want to be thorough, so I will go ahead and get that. And hopefully it won't take too long, but we'll see what happens. If you could call Chibi Tarasu a nickname other than Chibi, what would you call him? That's a good question. I'll probably just call him Doggy. I think it's a name that people call him in that. Just Doggy. Give me a Doggy. What's up, Doggy? I don't know. I think that'd be kind of a funny name. So Chibi Tarasu can be Doggy. I like that. What's your favorite power-up in Kirby Block Ball? Probably... Well, I mean, Stone and Fire... Stone and the Flame are kind of the same thing. It's just in opposite directions. If I had to pick one of the two... I guess Stone, because I don't like being on the top paddle, I like being on the bottom paddle. I just think it's a lot easier to control the bottom paddle than the top paddle for some reason. So I like being on the bottom. So Stone. That sounded kind of dirty. Would you consider doing a co-op of Dragon Quest IX with the TMG crew? Well, I have never played Dragon Quest IX, so if any of those people did, and they're like, hey, I want to do that game, I'd consider it. It'd probably be blind on my end, but I'd consider it. But I've never played I've never played a Dragon Quest game, period. Never really did. I don't know why. Unless you count Fortune Street. I don't count Fortune Street, but, it has Dragon Quest characters in it, so who knows. I guess technically so does Mario Sports Mix, but just one character. But if it was ever brought up to them and they wanted to do it, I wouldn't say no. But that's really more up to them because I don't know anything about the game. So, who knows? What is the best LP you've done in your opinion? It's really hard to judge between different LPs. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror will always have a very special place in my heart from way back in the day, just because of all the crazy, funny things that happened with the AI Kirby's. I just thought, a lot of those moments, just they just were just such great coincidences, and I don't think I could ever replicate them if I could. So that LP's always been really treasured, just from the funny moments that happened. Definitely some of the best laughs I've ever had in an LP from Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, just because of the silly AI. I just thought it was really funny because of that. Although it's really hard to pick because I like all my LPs. I really am proud of most of them. There's like a very. I mean, there's a few of them like a bit iffy because like there's some audio. There's some times where my audio was a bit crappy, especially when I was adjusting to dorm life, and when my headset broke, and I sort of made the mistake of trying to continue without it, which I shouldn't have. But you know, outside of those odd days back then, I'm pretty proud of most of my LPs. It's really hard to pick a favorite because I've enjoyed all of them. I guess Kirby the Amazing Mirror has most lasting impression on me because of just all the crazy shenanigans. The Mario and Luigi games have always been something I've been a big fan of. Yoshi's Island DS, despite the amount of pain it was, I was a really big fan of that one too. A lot of the niche LPs, like Pokemon Trading Card Game and Mario Golf, I really did enjoy those. I'm really glad I did those, even though they aren't the most popular ones on my channel, just because they're kind of niche games. I thought they were just kind of like really, they're a nice variety. I like them for that. So it's really hard to pick a favorite, but if I had to, probably Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. But it's really hard to pick a favorite. Why do you do some of your LPs in post commentary? So I discussed the difference between live and post commentary. I never discussed why I do one over the other. It really just comes down to to necessity, to be honest, because because DSL, the way I record the DS, it just lags. So like the way I record it, it takes out all the lag that occurs, but the lag and the recording, the lag in the recording, like if I did live commentary, because the recording lags, but then it's corrected. But the commentary would lag then, and then would not be taken out. It would mean there would be a lot of desync, and I'd have to do a ton. Like I did that with Yoshi's Island DS. There was a ton of editing work to do in order to make to resync everything back up. It was a ton of work, and I was like, you know what, this is kind of silly. And then things got way more laggy. The Yoshi's Island DS did not lag that much, but I did Squeak Squad after that, and that one lagged a lot more. And most of these games have lagged. Now I have other ideas on how I can LP DS games with that, but it would keep some of the lag in, and it would be a bit less quality. There is an LP in mind that I probably will do using that just because of the special conditions I'm doing with that LP. But for the most part, expect most DS LPs to be post commentary unless I need to be at live commentary for some reason. Say I do it blind or other special things. It will probably be post commentary just because I can have better quality. It's a lot less work to do, and I like doing post commentary, so I don't mind making the difference. So that's going to be it's really just down to if the game lags too much, I just do post commentary to make my life easier. Simple as that, really. It really is like the only reason. Will you do an LP of Mario with portals? I've never really played that game, so I'm not really a big fan of doing hack/flash games. Fan-made games. I like doing like the more official, actual cartridge games. Now, whether or not that's going to change or not, I don't know. Maybe for like a random third LP or a subscriber special, I might do a game like that. But I'm probably going to stick with the actual, cartridge games. The actual games you go out there and buy. So probably not. But yeah. And then the final question. That is the final question, because the final question that I have here is, what is your favorite LP and what you've done and why? And I already answered that. So that's actually all the questions, and holy crap, this is an hour-long video, so I'm probably going to split into 4 sections and then put a shit ton of Mario races over this. But yeah, thanks for the subscriber special, guys. I really enjoyed answering all the questions. I hope you guys have gotten a bigger insight into my soul, into who I am, and I hope you guys enjoyed all these answers. As always, feel free to leave commentary or comments on these videos, and I can clarify things further if you need to. But and I hope you guys have enjoyed the Mario Kart in the background. I have no idea what's going on with that, but yeah, my Skype is going berserko. Who the heck is Skyping all the time here? Oh, it's the TMG group chat. TMG, why? Why are you doing this to me? But yeah, so that's it for the subscriber special, guys. So this is Lucky70X. Thanks for watching my videos, guys. I really do appreciate all the views. Thanks for bringing me this far. Here's hoping we can go even farther in the future, and it'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for me. Hope it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys as well. Hope you guys stick around. I have great plans for the future, and it'll be good times. So, once again, guys, thanks for watching all the stuff. Thanks for all the support you've given me thus far. And let's continue down this journey together, guys. You know, I can't do this without you. This is our journey, guys. This is our moment. You guys we're all part of a team. It's what we do. So, love all of you, and thanks for asking questions. Really enjoyed the special. So, see you guys later for more actual videos that aren't just me rambling about questions in the future. Bye-bye, guys.